This is DDS, and as the title says, I'm going to be going over my top 5 VSTs going into 2018, and I'm basing these off of what I use the most and just how I love them, and I'll explain how each one works for me in its own special way. But before I get started, I do want to mention an honorable mention that didn't make it onto the list, and that is Contact. Now, I love Contact. As you see, I have a bunch of libraries, and the reason why I decided not to put it on my top 5 list is because when you buy Contact, it comes with a standard, what is it called, library, like a library that comes with it, the stock library. But a lot of these are other libraries that I bought, and it's like once you buy it, you have to invest more money into more libraries. So I wanted to make this list to be something that where if you put down the investment initially, you will get a lot of sounds with it already. But if you had the extra money or want some good stuff, Contact definitely has some good stuff. And this is a lot of this comes from my Complete Ultimate, and then also some other ones like Exhale, which is popular, and Signal, and those are from Output. So yeah, just wanted to throw that out there because Contact is super dope, and some of these are going to overlap from my list from last year. I will put the link to that video up on the screen, or I will put it in the description. So yeah, so number 5 going into this year is Omnisphere. Omnisphere is very popular, it's powerful, has all types of sounds. I think it's around $500 if I'm not mistaken. You go in and you get all of this, because all these sounds are stock sounds that I have. Like, I didn't buy any extra libraries for it yet, but there are third-party libraries that you can buy, and you can craft your own sounds and put everything together. Great for pads, well, pretty much great for any sounds, honestly. It's real dope. I use it, but yeah, it's dope, real popular right now. So if you want to check that out, it's definitely worth it. Now, my number 2, I use this not on every beat, but for the majority of my beats, Keyscape. Now, Keyscape is my favorite piano VST, period. There's nothing better than it to me right now, and it has tons of piano sounds. I love it, sound real, everything, especially with the variation mode and variation feature inside of Machine, where you can go and make it sound like, takes the stuff from being quantized and perfect so it's not computerized, and make it sound more human. You can humanize it through the variation feature, and that's dope. I really love adding the keys to it, and it's all different types of stuff. The quality is great, everything. I love it, and you guys should check it out if you don't have it. Number 3 on the list is Nexus. I know this is an old plugin, and people say that it's overused, but I still get a lot of use out of it. I don't use it on every single beat. I don't use it on probably every 2 beats. I don't know how often I use it, but I still use it. There's always something in there. You initially buy it, it comes with these little packs up here from like voices up to the top, but they have so many expansions, and I know some of them don't say hip-hop or they're not based around hip-hop, but there's something in all of those packs that you can actually go in and pull into your genre. It doesn't have to be a trap kit for it, a trap expansion for you to have trap beats. It doesn't have to be a cinematic expansion for you to have the cinematic feel to something. Like, there's pads and everything, and then you can go in and you can change the sounds around through like the little menus that they have. You can the possibilities are almost endless. You can change the layers and all that, and then save your own presets like I have right there, and you can put those out and share those with people. I have actually checked out a few people's third-party Nexus expansions, and they're pretty dope. Some of them work, some of them don't, so don't get your hopes up. But this is really a dope VST, and you guys should definitely check it out if you haven't already. I was actually having a conversation with someone on Facebook about it. He was trying to decide if he wanted to spend the money on it and see if it was worth it, because he said people saying it's not worth it because it's overused and everything. But I'm like, man, if you can tweak the sounds and get the expansions, forget what everybody else is saying, go ahead and get your own, not get your own, but get your copy of it. All right, so next up we got Cable Guy's Shaper Box. Now, this was something that I found out about through my YouTube live streams. My community, we were just in there doing my usual live streams where I was making beats, and somebody asked me if I knew about it. Went and checked it out, downloaded the demo, fell in love. What it is to me, it's like gross beat on steroids, and I probably should put together a sound real quick just so you guys could hear what it does. But as you see, it has like time and then you can add a filter to it, pan, volume, width. And then on top of that, they have tons of presets that you can go through and tweak however you want to, just to get your inspiration going. And I believe at some point they are going to also have it where the community will put it in. Like, let's say if you make a preset and you love it and you save it, you can go share that with everybody else in the community, and they will be able to use it, and you get your information over here. But I don't think that's set up yet, or maybe it just doesn't work on mine yet, but it'll be a dope feature. Now, just so I show you guys what it does, I will definitely put something together real quick. I can just go right here to Nexus and let me see real quick. I just want to get something simple just to show you guys how that works, because I realized that's not a sound. Sorry about that. It's just gonna be a quick thing. Like, that's something simple, some simple chords. So I'm gonna go to Cable Guys, Shaper Box. Let's go through the presets. And you can even edit them, or just mess around with the different sets that they have already. So yeah, you get the point. That's just something that's a dope effect to add on anything that could change the whole vibe of a song. They also have another VST out right now called Halftime, which is like another kind of gross beat type thing, except for it slows everything down, hence halftime. And it's dope. I use that too. Now for my number one, Serato Sample. Serato Sample is my number one new VST going into 2018. I think it came out in 2017. Yeah, it came out in 2017, and it's great. I sample a lot more now because of it. I'm not gonna say I never used to sample, but I didn't sample much, and people will always ask me how come you don't sample, and it's just I didn't really enjoy the process of sampling unless I heard something that I was like, you know what, I want to sample that right there. I will be focused on sampling that one track. But with this, I might just randomly say, you know what, I feel like making a sample beat, go through my library of music, drop a track in there, and then just go through and have a good time sampling. This can import MP3s and waves, so that's definitely a plus. It tells you the key of the song, which will be when let me just pull one up real quick. Let's drop a song in here real quick. Like, okay, this was a Bone Thugs instrumental that I wanted to sample and go ahead and like remix or whatever you want to say. But as you see, it has the key right there, has the tempo it's in. It automatically locks to the tempo that you're at on your DAW, like 120. I'll move it up some. Let's just say 140 for this, and then I'll just go right here because I know that's where it's going to start. And then I'll hit set slicer, and then now I could just go through it or just have it loop. Then you can put it on half. So yeah, it's a lot of dope features with it. This is like my number one VST right now because of so many different things. When people ask me how do I find the key of a sample, I say Serato Sample. I just open up Serato Sample, drop the file in there, and go ahead and, you know, get it, like get the key and then change the beat around that. So yeah, this is my top list going into 2018. It's the beginning of 2018. I'm sure it's gonna be some more dope VSTs coming out this year, and I look forward to trying new ones. If you guys know of any new ones that you want me to try out, I'll definitely do it. If you see some stuff that's missing on here, let me know what you think. What's some ones that you like? What's your top 5? Just tell me in the comments below and we can discuss it. I'm open to always getting new VSTs. That's how I got a lot of the ones, or those contact libraries came from a lot of you guys letting me know in my live streams about different things, and I checked it out. And the same thing with Serato Sample. I found that out from someone leaving a comment in the live stream. So Anyway, y'all, appreciate y'all tuning in. Hopefully this video was helpful, because I do get asked what's my favorite VSTs right now, and I was like, it's a video coming up on my top VSTs, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. I appreciate y'all. Hopefully you all have a wonderful day. Take care.